Inside the State House, heated words over the game of golf and your money.
Play these games with you, Mr. Herb Kirschman.
I'm not playing a game either. I'm talking about something that's bringing in $87 million.
But it was all about a game earlier this evening, the Heritage Golf Tournament. Some think the state landed a hole-in-one by granting a $10 million loan to ensure they keep the PGA event in the Palmetto State. Other lawmakers believe that move is out of bounds. Another story News 10's Susan Elizabeth Littlefield was working on today with what this means for the tourism industry.
It was about golf. It played out on the House floor. The players, Representative Nikki Haley and Beaufort Representative Bill Herb Kirschman. Herb Kirschman asked his peers to grant a $10 million loan to the Heritage Golf Tournament in case they can't find a sponsor next year. Haley says it's a big risk.
Have you talked to the Chamber of Commerce and the Tourism?
Yesterday.
Okay, and what did they tell you?
They are working as hard as they can to find a sponsor.
And you know what? They'll find one.
In a quick vote, the House sided with Herb Kirschman.
It's amazing to me that in this budget year, we turned around and took from the insurance trust fund that is designed to help our citizens during a hurricane or natural disaster, and are using that money to possibly borrow to give to a golf tournament.
The $87 million that the direct sales tax has been provided for by this tournament, goes to AIDS, it goes to disability special needs, it goes to education. This is no golf tournament left behind thing.
Verizon will be footing the bill for Heritage this year. If the vote passes in the Senate, taxpayers could be helping with the check next year.
First, government bails out banks, then they bail out the auto industry, and now government's bailing out golf tournaments. When's it going to stop?
That vote said that I think we finally recognizing that the coast is an asset. The coast is providing tourism money that is funding the rest of the state.
Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, WIS News 10.
Well, also inside the State House, a rally to stop cuts to HIV/AIDS funding. Activists would like lawmakers to restore funding for the AIDS drug resistance program. Earlier this month, the House voted to cut all AIDS funding from the state budget, becoming the first state in the country to propose the elimination of its entire HIV/AIDS budget. WIS's Stephen Hooker attended today's rally.
HIV and AIDS touches anyone as a disease and financially. Activists staged this rally to make those points to the legislature. So what's your risk?
Here in the South, it's much less a gay epidemic, but more of a heterosexual epidemic.
Surviving the disease and being a productive citizen is costly. Try paying $7,000 a month.
Without my medications, I probably wouldn't even have this interview.
Ali is dependent upon the assistance program. An amendment could restore about half the original funding level. But that's not enough, say these people.
We will have more people sick. We will have more people on our waiting list. More people will transmit the virus.
What frustrates some lawmakers is how some things get funded, such as a golf tournament for $10 million, while others don't.
Problems in education, problems with special needs, problems with all of these other priorities. The last thing that they need to be looking at is giving out loans to golf tournaments.
Supporters of these projects think they can justify them.
This would be a potential loan to a performing asset, an asset that has provided $87 million to the state that goes to the general fund to pay for AIDS.
Stephen Hooker, WIS News 10.